Hi everyone, I'm Abhishek Patel from Robust QA. I test software and I teach software testing and QA automation. So in today's topic, I want to discuss about the tool selection for your project because I get this question quite a lot, like which is the best tool for the project, or they want to compare the two tools in order to decide which is right tool for the project. But in my opinion, from my experience, I don't think there is any single tool that can solve all the problems for all the clients. There are 8 points that I always make sure that I go over before I decide a tool for my project. So one is the application. Yes, all applications are different. Like nowadays, most of the web application are developed as a single page application in Angular or in the React. So you decide, so you find out which tech stack your application is using, and based on that, you decide. Now, the most popular automation tool for single page application is Playwright at the moment. So do the proof of concept around the Playwright and your application and see how it works with your application. Second is operating system. This is very important. I've seen tools that works great with Windows operating system but doesn't work with the Mac OS or Linux. And the live example is Test Complete. Test Complete can not run on the Linux or Mac OS. So if your application is heavily focused on operating system, then make sure the tool that you are deciding is working on your desired operating system. Third is the purpose of application. That means if your application is heavily dependent on producing the PDF, where you want to compare the two PDFs, then make sure the tool that you are planning to select work seamlessly with the PDFs. Because I have seen in the past that manager just bought a tool and just to realize that the tool does not support the underlying technology of the application, for example, Flash or any other application. And then we have the learning curve. So before you select, you also need to make sure how difficult it is to learn the new tool. Also, you have to assess your technical staff in your team before you finalize the tool. For instance, like Selenium requires heavy coding. So check whether your staff is capable enough. Then we have add-ons. So there are the commercial tool which do support certain use cases. However, you have to buy the plugin in order to support that use cases. And now these plugins varies in cost. Now it could be expensive, so make sure that you do a proper proof of concept before you even consider buying the tool, because you don't want to end up with buying additional plugins where you pay a lot of money just for the add-ons, right? Then we have a community support. This is also very important. Like new tools always pop-ups every single day, so you need to make sure that the tool that you are selecting has a very strong community support, because when you are stuck, they are only going to help you out. And the last but not the least is reporting. Make sure the tool that you are selecting produce the artifacts that meet your expectation. Yes, it's very important. So all this point you have to be mindful of before you make any decision on the tool. Okay, that's all. So let me know what are the other points that you think should be important and should I consider before selecting a tool. But like I said, no tool is perfect and no one point can decide a tool for your project. You have to do a deep research on your project as well as the tool. I hope the today's session was useful to you. And with that, see you next time. Meet you next time.